We got our butts kicked tonight. Hats off to Grambling. They came out and played a good game. Period. I mean, shoot. We knew we gave them hope. Early on, it was going to be a tough 4 quarters of football, and that's what it was. But, we'll get in here and evaluate Jacoby and see where he's at with his injury and, get ready for Tallahassee next week. But tough loss tonight. We just got to rebound from it. We still control our own destiny going forward. We just got to finish the thing out strong. So, looking forward to getting back in the office tomorrow, take a look at this, put it behind us, and get ready for go down to Tallahassee next week.
Coach, can you kind of explain the swing of emotion, I guess, going from last week being so high, or a couple weeks ago being so high, being Alabama State, and then now coming down to this and losing to Grambling State?
Yeah, like I said, anytime you lose, it sucks. A couple weeks ago was a couple weeks. This tonight. Coach Joseph did a great job of getting those guys up and ready for this football game, and in the end, they had one play and the opportunity to win the game, and, their field goal kicker went out there and executed. But, a couple weeks ago was a couple weeks ago. This is all about what happened tonight, and we didn't get it done as a team.
Coach, can you, this is Michael Jefferson, Block Sports, can you elaborate currently on QB1 right now?
Really don't know. I don't know much. I just know he couldn't finish the game. So once I get back in here, I'll meet with the training staff, the doctors, and see what he has going on. I know I did see him in a boot. I can't say that, but I really don't have a definitive answer of what's going on with his foot right now.
Timona Stapleton, She Loves the podcast. Coach, can you talk a little bit about your decision with Jared Lockhart? He seemed like he electrified the team late in the third quarter, going into the fourth. Can you talk a little bit about Jared Lockhart and the offense?
Yeah, I thought he came in and did a heck of a job, and gave us an opportunity to win the game. Late in that game, he went down there and, found a way to get us up in that football game. But he's been playing good football for us, Also, Parker played solid, too. I thought he did some good stuff around there. But he just had to find ways to finish in the red zone with touchdowns. But we'll get Jared in there tomorrow, get him ready for next week, and we'll make a decision on who's going to be out there. Just got to see what's going on with Jacoby right now.
Questions at it?
Donerio, obviously Jacobian is a big part of this offense. What did it kind of mean for you guys to lose him and then have to play without him?
Jacobian is a great leader, but at the end of the day, it's next man up. We got to keep moving forward. The sun gonna come up. We can't sit around with our heads down. We got to go back to work and get it done.
Reid, you were on this team last year that lost to Grambling State. What does it feel like having this kind of repeat, and how does it motivate you going forward?
It definitely hurts. I mean, especially how last year, how we lost. We came out this week wanting to, kind of have our revenge, and we weren't able to finish that this week. So we just got work to do, offensive, defensively, special teams, coming together more, and just keep striving, going 1-0 each week going forward.
Reid, can you talk a little bit about that defensive play right before Grambling's offense was able to get that first down? Can you talk a little bit about blitzing when it was, I want to say, 4th and 9? You talk a little bit about that play?
We've been kind of putting pressure on the quarterback all day, so we was trying to do the same thing and flush him out, and we were able to do so. Just weren't able to get him on the ground, and they was able to get a first down to keep the ball moving.
Coach, J-State has been playing great ball against everyone else in the SWAC. It just seems that when we play against Grambling, it's always a matchup issue. Is there just something about Grambling that is just kind of hard to get over? Because Jackson State seems to be very successful against every other team in the SWAC.
Like I said, you think about a football game, you can't go out there and find ways to beat yourself no matter who the opponent is. We turned the ball over. Again, they came out in the second half and had their first 2 drives. They scored touchdowns. We didn't score. It don't matter who you play. You play that way, you're going to find yourself in the L column, no matter the opponent. So we just got to get better, But like I said, Coach Joseph had those guys ready to play. I thought T-Set did some good stuff out there. They got 2 defensive ends that really stepped up tonight and played a great game tonight for them, their defense as a whole as well. But, you know, hats off to them. You know, we just got to put it behind us and get ready to go.
Anything else? All right, appreciate it.